Be herself, Miss Angel Reese. Dominating performance, dominating win. How did you all excel tonight?
It's a team effort. I mean, everybody stepped up and did their job. Ooh, I'm tired. Ooh, shy. I think everybody just did their job offensively and defensively. We have a chip on our shoulder right now, so 5-game winning streak, we keep going.
Tell me about that chip on your shoulder. Where is that coming from for this team?
They ranked us at the bottom. We was the last team. Nobody believed in us, and we believed in each other in the locker room, so we just keep proving each other right, come in every day and work. The work show.
The work totally shows. Your development is so clear. Like I said, another dominating game. Who have you become throughout this unrivaled league?
Drama is nothing new to the WNBA court, but what happened last Friday night was an unprecedented display of pandemonium. Angel Reese, the self-described queen of trash talk and on-court antics, lost her cool completely during a game that will go down in history for all the wrong reasons.
The rookie contract again. The ones that the year after, they gonna get more. They probably gonna be making more than us.
No, they are.
I'm hurt.
They are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the. I need to get in the field.
You need to come to the
I
meetings.
gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out.
That's a possibility for real.
Yeah.
You couldn't help but stare at Reese's train wreck of a meltdown, from yelling at her own coach to fouling out in dramatic manner. However, while Reese was busy destroying herself, her colleague Lexi Hull silently stepped up and gave a performance that left everyone stunned.
Yes, and I can look you in the eye.
I know, I love
it. How did you get the name Bayou Barbie? Because I have been following you on Instagram, and you are literally a fashion girl, just as much as a basketball girl.
I am. When I was at LSU in college, my last 2 years, they started the name because the Barbie part, obviously, because my hair, nails, and stuff. I look like this in the court. Bayou is where I was the bad break. And then
yeah, we grew up.
Shy Barbie.
Shy Barbie.
I'm from Baltimore, so I'm the Baltimore Barbie too. So I'm Barbie wherever.
Will you ever want to do your own line of clothing?
I do. I'm gonna do a tall girl line.
I think you should.
It's hard for me right now, obviously, finding look and just finding things that like fit me, suit me. Because right now I'm all in the skirts and shorts because it's.
We've covered every facet of this issue, from breaking news to expert analysis, so you won't want to miss it. Click the like or subscribe buttons to stay up to date, and let's go right to the heart of this dispute.
Started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we talk about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
That a whistle was the first sound. After a difficult first half, Angel Reese was already on the verge of losing, and when the referee's whistle echoed through the arena, her frustration exploded like a powder keg, her arms flailing, her voice raised. She didn't just turn her ire on the referees, though. She also turned on her own head coach. Her coach could be heard shouting a futile attempt to defuse the situation, but Reese wasn't hearing it, and her emotions were at full boil past reason F. In the stands, teammates exchanged anxious looks, and even the opposing team watched in awe of the intensity of the outburst.
Chicago Sky.
Reese on the inside, powers with an up and under and goes. Sims bounces to Hamby. Angel Reese gets.
This wasn't just a poor decision or a difficult game. It was a total collapse and public outburst that eclipsed everything else. It wasn't about passion or rivalry anymore. Rather, it was just pure, unadulterated annoyance erupting in the worst way possible, and within minutes, videos of Reese's outburst went viral on social media. What is happening with Angel One? A fan tweeted that this isn't a soap opera. It's meant to be a professional league. We all saw, after all.
We all saw Caitlin Clark. I mean, come on. We all saw Caitlin. I do know her a little. I've met her. I think Reese is amazing. Angel Reese, I've met her. All these players, there's also, I think, Juju, what's her name? Hawkins, is it? Out of SC. Yeah, good. Watkins. And she's great. I do watch college, actually. What am I saying? I do watch a lot.
I knew you did.
I do. Watch UCLA. I watched South Carolina. I love Dawn Staley, the coach. She just got a new contract.
And now for the real deal. Not only was Reese's meltdown embarrassing, but it also cost her team money. Her team was already having trouble and needed leadership, but instead they had a full-blown spectacle that lasted for years. Court antics had been a component of her brand, igniting discussions about her energy, but this time it felt different, as if she had passed a line that might have changed the course of her career. Is this a one-time incident or a symptom of more serious problems that are brewing underneath the surface?
It's Thomas. Angel doing a great job defensively. It's nearly approaching her season high. She's got 18. Her season high is 22.
Angel Reese appears to have a strong stat line at first glance. Even though the figures were outstanding, they only told half the tale. A deeper look revealed a far more repulsive reality. 20 points and 20 rebounds is a typical double-double.
You were on the coaching staff there with the Hall of Famer Cheryl Miller. But that's all from the perimeter passing, too. Angel Reese middling the minutes ago here in this first quarter.
Yes, a lot of those rebounds were from her own missed shots. Reese wasn't dominating the boards as much as she was recycling her own bricks. Rather, it was more about pure perseverance and padding her numbers as her team suffered, as well as her shot selection, which was a headache in and of itself.
Loose ball takeaway. Reese comes back to Carter, who puts it up. Here's Walker Kimbrough. And then they go down low. Cardoso, here comes the double. Found Reese. Reese.
Compelled attempt, she again placed herself in awkward situations trying to muscle her way through double team instead of making the extra pass, which wasn't only ineffective but harmful. And then there were the layups. She again drove recklessly into traffic and contested shots that shouldn't have been taken once.
Layups. Your shot from the outside is improving. I love that your ball handling is good. Your defense is improved. Like the fact that you be snatching that ball from them girls, I'll be cracking up like, oh, she got another one. Like, I love the fact that you are like putting so much pressure on them defensively and just the idea that you want to get better. Like, I love that. And again, I didn't know you well, just talking to you and just giving you like some love, but then hearing you like, yes, I want to learn. I want to work hard. I want to be better. Like, that is just like my heart melted because I'm like, wow, you know, it could be just like, okay, come in here.
Unable to complete at how many layups did she miss? The rim was on full display, with wasted opportunities piling up like a horrible blooper reel. One observer said that she seemed to be allergic to simple buckets. Although I wouldn't purchase that shirt.
I wouldn't buy that shirt, but I know my boy Christian and Alex will buy that shirt. Because listen, you're not beautiful or good looking. You are gorgeous. There's a lot of gorgeous women in NBA. Like, I love seeing that when y'all be coming in, and then, you know what else I realize this? Because, like, sometimes when people first see y'all, they see y'all, that's what y'all do. They don't know how fucking beautiful y'all are. But when y'all walking into the game, and men are watching the game, hey man, we like what we like. Oh my gosh, we like what we like. So we like that, and then we see you see y'all dunking.
Every missed layup was a wasted possession. Every blocked attempt was an invitation for the other team to capitalize, and they often did. The irritation wasn't just about missed shots,
A close eye on Rose and Phantom. Should Rose go? Reese Corral went for 21 rebounds, hits home.
The stats might look good.
The numbers might appear impressive on paper, but in practice they were meaningless. They didn't show leadership, impact, or winning basketball, and as her team trudged off the court after yet another defeat, the rumors got louder. She's putting up numbers, but they're hollow. One fan wrote that efficiency wins games, not stats, and on that particular night, Reese's efficiency was non-existent.
I think it's really exciting. I know coming into this season, we had higher expectations with, the rookie we brought in. So we didn't know what that was going to come with. We didn't know exactly how the fans would react, but it's exceeded our expectations, I think. Especially comparing it to the first half of our season now, heading into, our last game, then heading into the playoffs. It's just, I feel like we have a lot of momentum, and we're just really excited to see where we are today.
Did you know Caitlin before she came here?
No, I just saw her. I watched her play, obviously, a bunch, and didn't know what she'd be like, and just, I'm really happy she's here.
Are you guys how would you characterize? Are you good friends?
Yeah, we're good friends. We hang out a good amount, and she's just She's a fun person to be around.
A player's ability to seize her moment when it counted most was the quietly developing story of preparedness meeting resilience, while Angel Reese was busy destroying herself.
At that spot, when you're playing with Caitlin Clark, and how much Lexi Hull has unlocked that for Indiana. On cue!
Role player by definition, after spending the majority of the game on the bench, Hull waited for her number to be called and spent no time in making an impression. In only 10 minutes, she lit up the scoreboard with 19 points in a performance that seemed like it was taken from a Hollywood underdog movie script.
Take a look at Lexie Hull with Be Your Own Champion, brought to you by Champion.
One of the most underrated players in the entire country. She does it all for the Stanford card.
Hull wasn't just scoring, she was igniting the moment she took the court. Her energy changed, and she was everywhere, driving to the basket, draining clutch threes, and scurrying for loose balls. This type of effort doesn't always appear on stat sheets, but it transforms a game. One fan wrote that Lexie Hull was unstoppable.
Gets up with a rebound. Clark, what a pass, hit stride, and Hull lays it and missed the money.
However, the true concern was not Hull's performance that evening, but rather why she was benched and not playing more. Others found it difficult to understand why she needed to have a breakdown in order to have a chance to.
Stewart on skates, Chelsea Gray nearly trained it. Lexi Hull fresh into the action.
One expert claimed that Lexie has been underappreciated for far too long, and that it's time for her to receive the credit she merits because she possesses the abilities, drive, and heart.
Well, what is it like for you guys and for the squad looking ahead?
I mean, I think we're just so excited, and I think, it's still I'm still getting used to this. Heading into my fourth year, every single season, every team, it looks so different with just the changes across the league and free agency and trades, and it's like hard to keep it all straight, but finally, like getting to our final roster and seeing what that's going to look like, I'm just excited about the leadership that's coming in and the experience that's coming in, and that's all the way from the top at our coaches, all the way down to people we got. So I'm just excited to learn, and hopefully we can have a longer push in the offseason this year.
Her teammates surrounded her in joy as the final buzzer rang. After making her declaration and demonstrating her readiness in a game, when Angel Reese's annoyance had captured the spotlight, Hull's ascent seemed inevitable. One thing is certain, after that night, people won't be sleeping on Lexie Hull anymore. She had stolen the spotlight. The only question now is whether this will be the turning point in her career, or if she will be pushed back into the background and wait for another opportunity to prove what she has already stated.
When you played in college, you got to actually make money from name, image, likeness.
Yes.
What was that like for you?
It was amazing. That was July 1st of 2021. I just remember everybody had everything lined up at 12 o'clock that night, and I was like, oh my God, I have nothing going on. And now, like, being able to look back and looking what I did in my whole college career with NIL, being able to see how I was one of the highest paid women's players and just players in college sports is something that's crazy.
What's the best piece of money advice you've received?
I grew up with a single mom, so she really made me really independent. My mom does not play about my money. Checking my accounts, double checking my accounts, not spending before I see the money, but also just making long-term investments. I have a foundation, and that's something I've also created.
In addition to costing her team the game, Reese's meltdown cost her something even more valuable, her reputation. Once praised as the league's face, Reese is now receiving backlash from fans, analysts, and even former players for her actions. Many are asking whether she's more interested in drama than basketball. She should be a leader. One fan tweeted, but all she's doing is causing chaos 5.
Of 6 today, so even above her season average. Hitting by Jordan there. Now on Agumake. Good bounce pass to Reese. Forced it. Oh, good touch pass inside Desi Magbagor.
The criticism has been social internet is overflowing with videos of Reese's tantrum, and the responses are harsh. One user commented, if she can't handle the pressure, maybe she's in the wrong league. Even her ardent supporters are growing impatient. I love Angel, but this is getting old, one admirer said. This isn't passion, it's immaturity.
Checked in with Stewart now on the bench. He's got 1 foul, but 10 points for Stevens, 8 points for Copper, 6 for Reese, looking for more.
And the larger picture comes next. It was intended to be about showcasing the best of women's basketball, according to one analyst, but right now it feels like we're watching a reality show. The drama may attract clicks, but it's not sustainable, and if Reese wants to regain her status as a star, she'll need to do more than just talk the talk. She'll need to walk the walk, and swiftly.
With a hand in her face, no. Hull, another offensive rebound, nearly. Loose ball, Boston has it, out to Clark. STUNS thought about it, Indiana will reset.
While Reese's star is waning, Lexie Hull's is rising. Her performance last Friday wasn't a passing moment. Rather, it was a statement. Fans are beginning to realize that Lexie Hull is the real deal. One fan tweeted that she's everything. Angel Reese isn't modest, hardworking, and...
Yeah, I was so excited to join this crew. I mean, I feel like I can pull from everybody on the team. If it's coming from leadership, veteran leadership. Lexie brings a lot of defense. I've been playing against Lexie for a while. Ka, obviously, she's won a championship. She's done a lot. And I've been watching these players since I was in college. And obviously, I have 1 year under my belt. But just being able to get as much information as I can while I'm here.
Its ascent couldn't have occurred at a more favorable moment, as Reese's antics dominated the news. The league requires a fresh face. She is the ideal candidate to represent the finest in women's basketball. She is not only an excellent player, but also a fantastic teammate. According to one analyst, Lexie is the type of player you want on your team because she is selfless, focused, and always willing to step up when it counts most. The question now is whether Hull will get the opportunity to shine or stay in Reese's shadow. If her performance last Friday is any indication, the answer is obvious. Everyone is ready to take center stage, and the league would be wise to let her. This League One supporter said that Lexie Hull is the future and that it's time we began treating her as such.